Hey everyone, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the Scream 2 watch party. How's everyone doing today? I see we have some people here already. We're probably going to get started in about 10 minutes because I do want to give people a chance to get into the stream and set up their movie, get situated, get some snacks, get comfortable. I am chilling on my couch with all of my pillows because I want to relax while we watch the movie. I've got my little bag of popcorn. I hope you guys have some fun snacks. Let's see who we have in the chat. Nate's not going to make it. I'm so sorry. Hey, Ethan. Hopefully you're here now. I see your comment was earlier today. Hey, DJ. Scream 2 is my favorite. Nice. Well, you're in luck. Hey, Creative Graphics. Eunice, unfortunately, is not going to make it tonight. I feel so bad. You know, it's not always a good time for everyone. Homer Hat watched Summer of '84 last night. Nice. If any of you here have not seen Summer of '84, it's one of the best movies I watched lately. Bored Now is not going to make it. Hey, Balloon Boy. Hopefully you're here right now. I see your comment was about an hour ago. Hey, Vera. Hey, Chocolate Ice. Glad you can make it. Hey, Wrestling God. Yes, who's ready for some Scream 2? I'm super excited to watch this. I've been in the mood to rewatch Scream lately, and I figure what better way than with you guys? Let's hang out and watch it together. Forrest says, my mom said if it's too scary, you have to turn it off. Don't worry, Scream 2 is not too scary. Hey, Dan. Yes, so everyone who's here right now, get your movie queued up and keep it paused on 0 seconds, 0 minutes, 0 seconds, 0 everything. Keep it paused until we're ready to start. We're going to start in probably less than 10 minutes. I do just want to give people some time to get into the chat, get ready, and I'm going to say hi to some of you guys in the chat. Jay says, I've got my cheese balls ready along with my Dr. Pepper. Nice. Hey, Stu. Hey, Alex. Glad you could make it. Hey, Ray. Ryan is getting pizza. Nice. I just have popcorn for the movie. I ate my dinner already, so just a little snack. Let's see. Hey, Josh. Hey, Trey. Hey, Sean. Yeah, I'm chilling in my PJs right now. I got a Ghostface shirt for the event. We have a super chat from Internet Explorer. Thank you so much. Got my Scream 2 DVD queued up. Can't wait to see who the killers are. I hope it's not the boyfriend this time. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I have no idea who the killers will be. Let's see, where are we in the chats? Hey, Pyro. Well, you're here now, so hopefully you can hang out and get your movie ready. We're going to get started in about 5 minutes, so hopefully that's enough time for you to queue up the movie. I'm so excited too. I've been looking forward to this all day. Oh no, Vera doesn't have any snacks. Maybe you can whip something up real quick. Hey, TJ. Hey, Jamie. Nice. This is Jay's first stream. Well, welcome. You picked a good one to join. We're going to have some fun. Yes, showtime in a few minutes. TJ says Scream 2 is superior to Scream. Billy is super obvious. 2 has more possible killers, explores the backstory more, and has a more satisfying ending. I personally like the first one more than 2, but 2 is a solid sequel. Oh, we're going to miss you, Homer Hat. Sorry you can't make it, but have a good shift at work. Pay the roll. Pam will definitely move on to the 4th one without having a party to watch the 3rd. Absolutely not. We're definitely going to watch the 3rd one. Okay, good. You're still here, Balloon Boy. Hey, Mr. Cinematic. Okay, good to know. Ray says people who are watching on HBO Max, be aware of the HBO intro in the beginning. That's a good point. So if you're watching on HBO Max and you have it queued up and you notice there's like that intro that HBO Max sometimes has, make sure you hit skip and then keep it paused at 0 seconds. I was going to watch on HBO Max, but for some reason, my HBO account is not working right now. So, unfortunately, I had to rent it on Amazon Prime. Luckily, I noticed that before we got started because that would have sucked. Hey, Pete. Hey, Eric. Welcome. I think the original is superior, but I do think 2 is one of the top 5 horror sequels of all time. Nice. I agree. The first one is definitely superior, but the second one is solid follow-up. If you were to hold a Halloween watch party, would you skip the 3rd? No, I love the 3rd one. Obviously, it's a completely different vibe from the rest of the franchise, but it's a solid movie. So no, I definitely would do a watch party for Halloween 3. Okay, so we're going to get started. Hopefully, everyone is ready with their movie queued up and ready to go. Like I said, keep it paused at 0 seconds, 0 everything. I'm going to do a little countdown, and the second the countdown's over is when you should hit play. I'm going to do, I don't know if you guys ever noticed the countdown that I do at the beginning of the streams. It's like a 30-second countdown, so that should give everyone plenty of time. So the second it hits 0, that's when you should hit play. Hopefully everyone is ready. I'm going to start the countdown in 1 second. Okay, I just hit play. And we're off. Has anyone ever noticed the wrong date in the opening scene in the theater? Jada Pinkett Smith and Omar Epps are great in this opening. Yeah, we're about a minute and a half in. It's so funny how crazy everyone is in the theater. And Stab isn't even an established franchise yet. Same. Yeah, they get pretty crazy in this scene. I agree. This intro is a solid follow-up to the original. I am currently 3 minutes and 40 seconds in. Heather Graham just answered the phone call. It's so funny how everyone's shushing Jada Pinkett Smith. Meanwhile, everyone was just causing chaos. I got my money. I asked for your money. Yeah, I was sad to hear this. Yes, Alex, unfortunately, she passed today. This is a great opening scene. The part that's coming up with Phil in the bathroom, that really stuck in my head as a kid. I remember watching it on cable with my sister when I was young. I also love when Scary Movie pokes fun at this scene. Bye, Pyro. Yeah, I don't like to go to the bathroom when a movie's playing. What's with all those hieroglyphics on the bathroom wall? It's weird. I love when you hear Mickey whispering this stuff. Oof. Terrible way to die. To be able to stab through the bathroom stall, you have to be pretty strong, I think. Rough way to go. That's a good point, Dan. I don't think so. Because Mickey was already in the stall, I think. Hey, Barry. Jada gives us a pretty solid screen coming up. One of the best ones in the franchise, in my opinion. Everyone in the theater is so crazy. That's honestly horrifying. Like being in a crowd of people and no one realizes what's happening to you. Chris, I'm not. I'm just live on YouTube right now. Terrible way to go. Great opening scene. Love it. Great title card. I love this song. I disagree, DJ. I don't think anything can live up to the original opening. It's so funny that Sydney's just so used to getting prank calls. I'm eating popcorn. That's okay, Paula. Close enough. Thanks for the super chat, Pepsi Coke. Caller ID has entered the chat. Have you guys ever realized that's Kevin Williamson in this scene with Cotton? I love that. I love Hallie. She's a great friend. I agree with that. Vera, right now I'm 14 minutes and 44 seconds. I agree, Jay. This scene coming out with Randy, it's gonna hurt. I love this scene in the film class. Imitating light. I love Cece too. In the chat, name a sequel that you think is better than the original. I've never seen The Godfather. It kills me that Randy and Sydney never got together. Solid. Randy's silly for thinking this has something to do with them. True. Yes, Ryan. Ugh. It kills me when they're kissing and Randy's right there. Yeah, get a room. Ooh, I like Jeepers Creepers 1 more than 2. Although 2 is a solid sequel. Nah, Gremlins 1 is better. I love Gail's entrance right now. Love Joel. Joel's one of the best, like, secondary characters. Derek was a good boyfriend. Here we go with Debbie Salt. Oh, I thought you looked familiar. Yeah, right. Gail's great. I agree. Joel should be in Scream 7. I love Sister Murphy and Lois. Negative Riz? No way. Mickey's like jealous of Dewey. Yeah, I guess if you're not like looking for someone, you don't. She's not expecting to see her, so. I love Jamie Kennedy. I love that Dewey came running the second he heard about Ghostface. Hey, Landon. I'm 23 and a half minutes in. Yeah, it would have been good if they were the killers, or at least victims. I say this all the time. I can't believe the sorority sisters weren't killed. They could have added to the kill count. Nothing like a funeral to bring the family together. This is so effed up of Gail to surprise Sydney with cotton. I love the reaction of the background character when Sydney punches her, and Joel's reaction. Ooh. Yes, I got that on film. Too funny. That's interesting. Cotton didn't know that Gail was springing this on Sydney. Poor Cotton. I agree, Jay. It's funny that Dewey like memorized her book. He knows exactly what page certain quotes are on. They're not dating, but I wish that they would have. It's so frustrating that Gail and Dewey could never work things out. Nice streaks. I love that Sydney tosses the cookie and it lands on another girl. Portia de Rossi is great. One of the best scenes with Cece right now. Who do you guys think kills Cece? I've always thought it was Mickey, but some people think it was Nancy. I did a video on this kind of, Paula. I agree, Ray. That's what I think, Alex. I agree, Vera. We could have used at least one more CC scene. Do you want to die tonight, Cece? So good. Was she eating pizza? I didn't notice. Cece's friend Dawn, who's about to come up, some people think that she could be Christina Carpenter. Thanks, Vera. True, Ray. Dawn is this girl that's here right now, the brunette girl. Donnie, I think is her name. Yes, Ryan, I love this show. It's a shame it got canceled. I think Mickey could have killed Cece first and then went to the party. I think I like Mickey more. Interesting, Alex. That's a good point. This is one of the best chase scenes of the whole franchise. I just feel like Nancy couldn't move like that. You know, she's an older woman. Mickey's a younger male. I feel like this Ghostface is pretty agile. Also, you kind of hear male grunts. Damn. Poor Cece. Ugh. Damn. Her scream as she falls off the house. I love this song, by the way. I do like Santa Clarita Diet. Harmonica style is okay, right? Sydney's ruthless with these girls. See, I love when Mickey flirts with Hallie. It sucks that he's a psychopath. Derek's cute. I like him. He's a good boyfriend. I feel like he's not a fan favorite, but he's good. I love this one background actor as they're leaving the party. He really sold it, like pretending to be wasted. Sometimes I feel like Dewey is so mean to Gail for no reason. Like he doesn't accept her for who she is and what she does. I love Gail and Joel together. Thanks, Chris. I agree, Z Smooth. No, Sean, I love that scene, honestly. I know a lot of people don't like when Derek sings. Nice, Landon. That's how you know you're a fan. Derek's a good boyfriend. You know what pisses me off though? Derek like is pushing Sydney back into the house. Like, just let her be. Sydney's getting flashbacks to Billy Loomis pretending to be injured, but he's fine. I like that scene with Derek singing. I think it's cute. No, Chris, I don't think Gail will be a killer in Scream 7. I think she's going to die in Scream 7. Yes, Ray. Totally agree. Like, she's trying to get out of the house. Why are you pushing her back into the house? Always pisses me off. Thank you. I agree. Mickey's planting seeds of doubt in Sydney's head. Did you guys know that that's Dewey's dad? Like the chief or whoever the older cop is? Yes, Louis Arquette. The whole family are actors. David Arquette's brother is in Scream 3. I like how, I mean, right now there's a pattern to the victims, and then they kind of just throw that out the window. The pattern doesn't really play into the rest of the movie. Really, Sean? I didn't know that. The same guy who's in Scream 3? Yeah, they definitely made Derek look a little suspicious at times. It's funny that Nancy says the killer could be from Woodsboro. Like, yeah, you. David Arquette's brother is in one of the first scenes of Scream 3 when Gail is doing one of her like seminar things. Yeah. No, Sean, I love this scene. I understand why people don't like it, but I love it. I love it. I just think it's so cute. He's publicly declaring his love for Sydney. Yes, Ray. Let's go. Said it to myself. I love it. And I love Mickey dancing to it. I love it. Exactly, Ray. I honestly feel like this is the happiest we've ever seen Sydney, really. It's all downhill from here, pretty much. Sean. Love it. Tori spelling. I love when Randy's like, I'll wait for it to go to video. I love this scene with Randy and Dewey. Randy's face. Luke Wilson as Billy is so funny. Never ever assume the killer is dead. That's the third rule. In case you guys didn't know. They reveal it in the trailer, but not the movie. Tarantino film student. If you're a suspect, I'm a suspect. Let's move on. Damn, Randy suspected Gail. Imagine Gail was the killer. Randy really steals every scene he's in. Love Randy. Joel is such a good character. Ugh, I hate this scene coming up with Sydney. You know, practicing for the play. It's my least favorite scene of the whole franchise. And I know there's some people out there who don't agree with me because I've done a few posts on this. I don't know. I just find it so boring. Vera hates it too. Ryan likes the play more than the cafeteria. I don't know what it is about this scene. I just think it's boring and I don't like it. You know, like for example, I think Mickey could have been in the movie a little bit more. I feel like now he's not seen until the final act. I might be wrong. But they could have had another Mickey scene instead of this pointless play scene, in my opinion. Oh, absolutely. I agree, Sean. It just goes on a little long. Yeah, I did a video on this. Like, do you think that the killer was really there, or do you think it was just all in Sydney's head? Was she kind of hallucinating the killer? What do you guys think? Do you think the killer is really here in this scene, or is she just kind of seeing things? Yeah, how did no one see him? And I wonder if it was Mickey or Nancy. Who do you guys think it was? I feel like it was probably Mickey. I don't know. As much as I love Derek, when he's like, I guess I'm supposed to be understanding, like, yeah, you should be understanding. Yeah, Derek was a little sus. Here we go with Randy's scene. Yeah, that's what I think. I wonder if this was a reference to Bob Weinstein. Nice. Can't believe Randy's about to die. I wish Dewey would have talked about Tatum a little bit more. Really? I didn't know this. I've never seen any of those movies that Randy mentioned. Who? Like, why are you standing by the van? Come on, Randy. Just don't stand by the van. Ugh, no. Ugh. And of course, these guys walk by with blasting music. Come on, Randy. Damn. Ugh, God. Kills me. Like, you could have taken her, but I guess she had the element of surprise. Damn it. It hurts. It hurts every time. Every time I'm like, maybe the outcome will be different. Gail's scream here is great, though. Ugh. Hurts so bad. Yeah, I would have taken that. Randy in a coma. Damn it. Sydney doesn't even know yet that Randy died. So frustrating. Totally agree. Yeah, Cotton is very sus in this scene. I mean, to be fair, she doesn't know yet that Randy's dead. Cotton is so aggressive in this scene, it pisses me off. Like, back off. Stop getting so close to her. Ew. I mean, $10K each. I agree with you. Like, I would have slapped him so quick. You are too close for comfort, buddy. Ugh. Back off. Learn how to take no for an answer. So annoying. Hallie's such a good friend. That's what I think, Chris. I've done a couple of videos on this. He never says that she killed Stu. And also in the final act of Scream 2, which we'll see in a little while, Sydney says, I killed Billy Loomis, but never says Stu Macher. Imagine Hugh Jackman being Cotton. Don't they play brothers in the Wolverine? Am I wrong? I mean, she doesn't recognize her because she had a makeover. She lost like 60 pounds. They say that in the final act. Another Bob in the movie. Sia, what do I want to be? You need to have your head examined. That's how I feel. Sometimes Dewey is so annoying with like not believing Gail. True. I do think 6 had a lot more plot holes than 5. I don't know if 5 had any plot holes. What plot holes were in 5, Paula? Vera, I am currently at an hour and 16 minutes. That's actually a good point. I do think that they got Tara's birth year wrong. So yeah, I guess they do have a few plot holes in Scream 5. Dewey's theme, gotta love it. What? I love Dewey's theme. These two. That's a good point, Dan. Who do you guys think is this ghost face attacking them right now? I always kind of assumed it was Mickey, but I think some people think it was Nancy. Ryan thinks it's Nancy. I love this little chase scene with Gail. Nancy's outside waiting for Gail. That's a good point. After Gail runs into Cotton, she runs out and sees Nancy. Scene is so good. I think Nancy was on the phone with Randy. Because she kind of admits at the end, like, I got a little knife happy with Randy because he was talking crap about my son. Ugh, this part when Dewey gets attacked. Damn. Interesting, Alex. Yeah, it always seems like Dewey almost dies, but always makes it out alive until Scream 5. I do consider Gail a final girl, for sure. Good scene coming out with the cop car. Paula, I'm 1 hour and almost 25 minutes in. That's a good point. Why was Cotton just kind of hanging around at night? Kind of suspicious. This kills me with Derek's frat brothers, like the way they just leave him hanging up there. He could literally die. I mean, of course he is going to die, but if they just left him up there, like he could have died that way. Jesus. The cops. I feel like all the cops in this whole franchise are pretty useless. Even Dewey, in a way, don't hate me for saying this, but Dewey's not that good at like figuring out who the killer is. It's like always Gail who figures it out. This is an insane scene. Ugh. The way he's just twitching there on top of the car. Damn. Definitely one of the more like gory kills of the franchise. This scene is full of suspense. So good. One of the most suspenseful scenes of the whole franchise, in my opinion. I did not know this, Alex. Wait, is Lois Portia de Rossi or Rebecca Gayheart? I can never remember who's who. Yeah, I didn't know that. It's quite crazy. Yeah, one of the first scenes I remember watching as a kid is from this movie also. The opening scene though with Phil. His death scene is one of the first ones I remember watching. But getting back to this scene, I should do a ranking video on the most suspenseful scenes because this one is pretty suspenseful. What would you guys say are some of the more suspenseful scenes besides this cop car scene? If I am going to do a video about the top suspenseful scenes, what else would you include in that list? It kills me that Hallie's about to die. She's such a good character. She's such a good friend to Sydney. I wish she could have lived. Yeah, that's another good suspenseful one. Thank you. I'll add it to the list. That's true, Ryan. Pretty suspenseful. Like, if Sydney just didn't go back, Hallie could have lived. Ugh. No, Hallie. Damn. Sucks. I hate it. Yeah, like why is Cotton just hanging around there like that? That's true, Vera. hot and weary. All right, we're entering the official final act. Let's go. Okay, honestly though, who is setting up the lights and the music in the theater? Because Nancy's with Gail and Sydney beat Mickey here. When Mickey finally arrives, he's like out of breath and he says, "You're fast, Sid." I did a video on this. I did a theory video like months and months ago. Could it be Stu that was controlling the theater set? Because I don't think it was Mickey or Nancy. Yes, that's a good point. In the first movie, Gail kind of calls Sydney out for falsely accusing Cotton, but then she goes on to do it herself in Scream 2. The latter scene in 6 is pretty suspenseful. Thank you guys for the ideas. I'll work on that video in this coming week. You think it was Mickey who set up the theater? We are currently at 1 hour and 35 minutes. There's about 24 minutes left of the movie. See how Mickey said you're fast, Sid? Like, Sid beat him here. What? It's Mickey? I had no idea. That's a good point. Poor Derek. He's like so desperate for Sydney to believe him. Damn. R.I.P. Derek. Oh, so sad. Just the kind of boy you like to take home to mom. If you had a mom. It's airtight, Sid. I effing killed him. What a showdown. I love how Sydney, for a brief second, thinks it's Gail. Mrs. Loomis, what? Didn't see it coming, did you? It's called the makeover. You should try it. Like, who was Mickey killing before? Mickey. I'm very sane. I love a good old-fashioned revenge motive. Damn, R.I.P. Randy. It's not Maureen's fault, in my opinion. Exactly. Damn. Well, I guess that's the end of Mrs. Loomis. Just kidding. Mrs. Loomis is absolutely insane. I think after Jill, Nancy is the most insane. Here comes Cotton. What? She's crazy. For a year. Jesus. That damn interview. Consider it done. Now, what if Sydney has said no to the interview? Would he have let Nancy kill Sydney? Wow. I would never do anything to hurt you. Well, you sure took a while to decide. Yeah. Jeez, Gail, you have more lives than a cat. They always come back. Damn, Mickey. Should just kept your mouth shut. Maybe you could have lived. Just in case. Nah, she's justified for that. I like how Joel's like, just like back in the old days. What, you mean like less than 24 hours ago? Can't believe Dewey survived again, honestly. I love how Sydney does that for Cotton. I honestly don't really like Cotton, but it's nice how Sydney does that for him. Hell of a movie. Good song for the ending. So good. Yeah, where does Sydney go? Yeah, there was supposed to be a ghost face in the bell tower, and they scrapped that idea. I wonder who it was supposed to be. Like, was it supposed to be Stu watching over things to come back in Scream 3? Because that was the original plan. He was going to come back in Scream 3. And at the time that Scream 2 came out, maybe they intended that. So would Stu have been the ghost face in the bell tower? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Like I just said. Nice, Ray. They wanted to use Bittersweet Symphony, but couldn't get the rights. Interesting. I didn't know that. What a great sequel. Solid follow-up to the first movie. Nothing beats the original, but the second one was a good follow-up. I enjoyed watching this with you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It was a lot of fun. It flew by. Scream 2 is like almost 2 hours long, but it felt like maybe half an hour. Flew by. I am going to do a Scream 3 watch party soon. I don't know exactly when. Scream 2 was a long time coming. My watch party for Scream, the first one, several months ago, and then things kind of got busy. So it's been a while. But yeah, stay tuned for the Scream 3 watch party. Thanks, Forrest. Yeah, it did feel shorter than the runtime for sure. Yeah, Chris, it's not my least favorite. I think it's my third on my ranking, but I like 4 more than the rest of them. Hey, Nick. Unfortunately, we are going to end the stream in just a minute. But thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me. This was a blast. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I don't know if I'm going to stream tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Friday. Yeah, I think my earliest stream after today is going to be on Sunday. So, no, Nick. You just missed the watch party. We just finished watching Scream 2. But yeah, everyone, please, if you don't mind, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And definitely turn on all notifications so you get notified for the next time that I go live, because I don't typically plan these things ahead of time. I kind of just pop on here when I get a free moment in the day. So definitely turn on notifications. But thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. This was a blast. I hope you have a great rest of your nights. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks.